Why did you make me laugh?
We're live.
I was like, yo, keep a straight face. And then you started laughing.
You literally started laughing when we went live, so it's a great to start
Every time. Every time.
every time. I always have a hard time like beginning this, so it's fine. So hello everyone. Today we're going to be discussing Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. And we're excited because well, we both love the book.
We
So
did. We did.
yeah, we did. So we're going to discuss this. Plus, there's recent news about the movie and the cast members and just a lot of gushing around lately. So that's good. So yeah, so we're going to start with like overall thoughts. Then we're going to go into spoilers, meaning like what we thought about the book, things we liked, things we didn't like, characters that annoyed us, characters that we loved, or, you know, whatever. We're just going to handpick everything we can. So yeah, Kevin, take it away.
Okay, so I get this amazing book, a 5 out of 5 stars. I freaking loved it. And it is one of the very, very first LGBTQIA related books where it's made me so gushy, and I'm just like, like I was just so invested in this book. Like other ones I've read, I have been invested, but this one I was just like, oh my god, I can't deal right now. I loved how diverse this book was. I loved the parents because literally they were like so funny, and they're just like typical parents. Like the dad just reminded me of my dad. And I don't even know what else I could say. I love this. I love Becky Albertalli's writing. I love how much she kind of like invests herself into her own character because, okay, we'll get into that part after actually. But just like she invests her actual own personality into her characters, and I think it's so adorable. I love it so much, and I can't say enough good things about this book because I'm obsessed.
That's it.
I can't say anything else other than good things.
Okay, so I think I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars. I didn't give it the full 5 stars for some reason. I just couldn't give it the full 5 stars, but I really, really loved it, and I really, really enjoyed it. Like you said, like I couldn't stop gushing about it. There were certain parts that I was just squealing out of excitement about how cute it was, and I just couldn't take it. Like it was just so adorable. But yeah, like you said, I really like how diverse it was. Like you could see that she actually like thought about her characters. And I really like the part you were saying about like her personality and the characters. I really cannot say because I don't follow the author and I really don't know her that much. And you already read her second book and I have not. So I really cannot compare, but from what I can but I like her writing. Her writing is very simple, but at the same time is like very fluid, and it's very easy to read. So I didn't really have a hard time reading. I think I read it in 2 sittings because it was just so adorable and cute, and I just couldn't. But yeah, those are pretty much. Whoa, sorry, I just ate. That was so bad. But yeah, those are all of my thoughts, overall thoughts, I guess you could say. So now we're going to go into spoilers. If you have not read this book, you should leave and then come back and then you can discuss it. Yeah, and you should go read it too because it's a really good book. Plus, I think we decided on this book mostly because it was, well, apart from winning the poll on our Goodreads page, the hype was around because they were filming the movie or the cast members were being announced and all that stuff. So yeah, there's going to be a movie, so we're excited to see our faves on screen. Plus, I feel like this will be like a good movie adaptation if they do it right, because it would be like really, really, yeah, hopefully, because it was just so cute and very relatable, and I think it's something we need, like something light in a sense. So yeah, that's basically it for the non-spoilers part. So now we're going to go into more detail. So what do you want to talk about, Kevin?
I have a lot like I want to gush about, but We should stick to our normal format.
Okay, we're talking about characters.
Yeah.
So, what do you feel? How do you feel about Simon overall?
Oh, I love him. I can relate to Simon so much. Like the one part in this book that is my favorite thing ever is the part where he's talking about Halloween and he wants to go as a Dementor from Harry Potter, and one of his sisters just like, "What even is it?" And he's just like, "I just can't." I was just like, "Oh my god, this is me when someone says something about Harry Potter." And I'm just like, "No, no, I just can't." No. Oh.
I feel like Simon is just such a relatable character, and like not what you expect to like not what you expect him to be. I guess you could say. Like I don't like going into this book. I mean, I've heard the premise of the story, but I just didn't feel like I was gonna like Simon like as much as I do while reading him.
Mhm.
And I felt like I like in a sense like through his emails to Blue, who is another character in the book, who is the love interest in this case. Um, I felt like I got to know Simon a lot, even though like when he was with his like even though we were in his head and we knew everything, but I felt like I actually knew him as a person. So it felt very genuine to me,
Mm.
and I really liked him. And yeah, he had really funny dialogue too.
Mhm.
So that
I
made up for it
especially
everything.
that I just can't. He said
Yeah.
it so many times that I laughed every freaking time. I
Mhm.
I love it.
Plus he was a very outgoing person like in school. So he had like a lot of friends,
Hmm.
and it was nice. It was nice.
I love him.
Now we can talk about what who
Um,
Blue, I guess.
yeah, I suppose you could. So blue.
What do we think about Blue? Did you know it was gonna be him? Like,
No.
the person that is. I kind of had an idea.
I
Like it was hinted at one point or two, but I was like, wait, could it be? I'm like, nah. Like he doesn't really have a lot of dialogue, and I
That's
was
why
like,
I was passing him off because it's like, but he's not really spoken about in the books. It's like he's hardly an important character then.
yeah. But then there was another part where I was thought like, oh my god, this could be the other person. Who was I cannot remember his name because I really didn't like his character, but the person who was blackmailing him,
Martin.
Martin. Yeah, I really thought it was gonna be him. At some point, I was like, if this turns out to be him, I'm gonna just.
I would have been.
I would be so mad, but then it wasn't, and I was like, okay, it's good. Then it was my first choice, so that's good. But I was like, it kind of made me feel like it was him at some point, but then it wasn't, so I was happy. But I love Blue mostly because it felt like their friendship transitioned into something more really nicely, you know. So it was just so adorable when Simon was like, I can't stop thinking about him, like I just can't, like he's just he was just so like gushing to himself about Blue, and it was the cutest thing ever. And then like I love how they were like, even though they knew they went to the same school and everything, how they were like talking about like their families like situation like with Blue, like coming out with his parents, and Simon also coming out to his parents and like his sisters or like stuff like that. I don't know. It felt very genuine, like how they felt for each other and not rushed or anything. It just sort of happened, which reminded me of how I happened with my boyfriend in a sense. So it was really nice. I liked that. I liked Blue.
I just he's so dreamy as well. So because he just has all like the perfections.
Blue and Simon are relationship goals.
They
Like
are. They
book
really
like fictional characters goals. I don't know. Relationship
actually
goals.
like the scene when they finally actually meet each other was just I
No,
can't.
you know what I was the cutest part for me was when Blue left the shirt from like the band tee for Simon. I was like, that is the cutest. I was just like, oh my god, he's so thoughtful. He's so nice. Oh my god. And then he's like, And Sam's like, I really want to wear it, but I don't want to sound, I don't want to look cheesy. Like, so he's gonna see me around with it, and I'm just like, just wear it, damn it. It's so adorable and cute.
Oh,
But yeah, it just did the cutest things ever. And then, for example, when he was telling about the Oreos, he loves Oreos and stuff, and then he's like, "Guess what I have for it's what I'm eating right now." Ooh. And I'm like, "Oh my god, stop it!" It's just so cute. It was just really cute. So Simon and Blue were like amazing in the book.
mhm.
And who else?
Did
And
it
oh,
oh,
wait, before we go to another character, how do you feel about like how they each came out to their parents? I know we know that Blue had this hard situation where his parents were separated, and he didn't know how to like, like how to talk to, like, for example, Blue's dad, because he had another family and stuff like that, and he thought that his father knew, but it wasn't. He was gonna be a big brother, and then the mom. I felt like, I don't know. It just, I don't know how to explain it. It was just really nice. I don't know. How do you feel about that? The coming out.
well, I didn't have any issues with it because if I did, I'd remember them.
Yeah, I
But
know.
I don't remember like having any problems with it. I just remember being like, okay. I think I liked Simon
Like,
better.
it's not like I had like you had a problem with it. It's like, how do you feel like how the parents reacted, or how it was portrayed in the book, in a
I
sense.
feel like the reactions is like a very normal because like especially when Blue, I think it was with Blue when he did it, like they're just like, oh okay, but you're gonna be a brother. They just kind of like passed it off or something like, yeah, but you're gonna be a brother now.
But I really loved Simon's coming out, even because he just basically just blurted out of he's like, I'm gay, or something. Everyone's like, and then mostly because I felt like he was so worried about his dad, and then it
Yeah,
also made me think of you while reading it at the same time, because I was like, the Kevin was also so afraid of like what his dad would think, but in the book he was so afraid because
yeah,
his dad would make jokes about, like, about gays and stuff like that, so he was worried that his dad was like going to be like that to him, especially because I think he confronted his dad. It's like, how did you I think it was something like that. I mean, it's not this exact dialogue, but it was something like, how do you expected me to tell you about my sexual orientation when you've been making fun of those people, like those people who are like the same as me all these years. Like, how do you expect me to like open up about something that is so personal to me? Especially because I think he didn't actually like came out like because he wanted to, mostly because he actually, like, I think he was more forced to, because of Martin.
mm.
And then his sister was like the first person that was like, it's okay, like, I still love you, sort of thing.
Very much love that. I like I don't really have anything to say about it. I liked it. I don't know.
Okay, who do you want to talk about now?
Um, I'm trying to think of who's actually more the relevant character because I feel like we could talk about Leah, but for me, I feel like she was like,
I just I just love that part where they mention My Chemical Romance as an emo
oh, the minute I
Jane.
read that, I was like, oh, here we go. I was like, Ilsa's gonna die when she sees this.
Well, I did that. I was like, of course they would had to integrate emo as My Chemical Romance, because whatever.
um, but Leah, I felt like the part where she got like so angry, I was just like, oh my god, you are overreacting. I was like, okay, just like I was like, you can be mad, but I was like, you're taking this way too far. Like, just relax. Like the way she was like saying, like, because they went off somewhere and didn't invite her, like that has happened to me before and stuff, but you don't get that angry over it.
I actually related to Leah a lot on that sense, and I could understand her why she would be
Yeah,
mad.
I understand why she was angry, but I feel like the way she was towards Simon, like he was just after coming out, she was still being so horrible to him.
The thing is, I felt like she was just, well, I mean, I'm not excusing her because, like I said, I have been in her position many times. I mean, I'm not saying that someone came out and made a huge deal and I felt bad and angry, whatever. But it's like it's such a huge deal when, because maybe that person is not doing it like consciously about it. Even Simon says this, like, I didn't know.
I didn't even, yeah,
Yeah, like I didn't know that this could hurt you. Like I wasn't thinking, and it happens. Um, and I feel like her feelings were not taken into considerations. I felt like people, like you said, like I felt like people were just like, oh, she's like overreacting, whatever. But that overreacting has to mean something, you know. Like it comes from a place where she's feeling this certain way. So in a sense, I felt like yeah, it was a little annoying, but at the same time, it was like I get you, like I understand why you're feeling this way because I've been there.
mm,
And but at the same time I felt like that it was kind of like a like both thing kind of thing because they like it was much like her fault as Simon's fault because it let it get to her and instead of talking to him about it and or him talking to her like what's happening they just kind of like let it go or let it passage and things just went out more out of proportion and things just went bad that it wasn't like you say like it's like it was like an overreacting kind of thing
yeah.
when it shouldn't have been. But yeah, it came to a point where Leah was like, "Oh my god, Leah, really?" But that's me. That's me right there. So I really couldn't complain a lot.
I feel like as well though, like she was just like it was really clouded. Like she was clouded by jealousy at a point as well towards
Mm.
Abby and Nick, and I was just like,
The thing is that they were. I feel like since like we said in the beginning, the characters are so diverse and so different. Like we had Leah, who was it's just so different from Abby because Abby's literally like the girl next door in a sense, and then Leah is not. And then we have we have Nick who is just so weird
chill.
and chill. So and then we have Simon who's also kind of like an outcast in a way. Well, not really an outcast, but like he doesn't really fits in a category, so he's just like with everyone. So it's like a very weird group of people, you know. So I would understand what Leah would feel like very like jealous or overprotective, I suppose. I really don't know. But it just I would get why, if that makes sense. Especially because like she said, I think when the Simon confronted her, like she went like off on him. She's like, we've known each other since we were little, and you told Abby this huge secret, and you only known her for like 2 years or something or a year. I can't remember.
That part, I think that's the part that bugged me the most because I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
I know what it's like to be in that position, and it's not like you choose which person is going to be the first one you tell. It's just it happens. Like it just be a perfect moment. You're just like,
I know.
do it.
I know, but I'm not. But like I said, I'm not justifying the because like this is what I was telling a friend earlier today because she had an issue and so she called me. But like I told her like don't apologize for the feelings that you're feeling because they're your feelings. Nobody's feeling the way that you do, and that's the way Leah was feeling. You know, maybe she was wrong, maybe she was right. I don't know. You know, but it's like at the same time it's her feelings. You cannot tell her that she cannot feel a certain way because I mean it just not just Leah but everyone, like if someone does something to you, you have like all these other this a lot of options of how you could react to. Maybe you're gonna react like, oh, it's whatever, but maybe I'm gonna be like, that hurt, you know what I'm saying? And it's the same fucking issue or the same thing that someone said to me or to everyone, and everybody reacts differently. It's the same thing when reading books. So maybe someone's gonna love the book and maybe some other person's not gonna love the book. So everybody is like gets the picture in like a different way, if that makes sense. So everybody receives the message in a different way. Like everybody receives the same message but reacts in a different way regarding whatever person. So in a sense, like I'm not excusing Leah at all because, like I said, I've been in her position and I feel like yes, it was a little overreacting, but at the same time, like she couldn't help it. Plus, I feel like she had been building up all of this like jealousy and like
Just need
yeah, and she just kind of like need like just she just kind of let it out. And Simon didn't notice, and he also said like, I am sorry. I wasn't there. I'm sorry, I didn't notice. And like, I think she also apologized because she also knew that she was kind of overreacting about it. So
She's
in a sense,
I think she was kind of like apologizing. I was like, why did I let this build up? I could have just said it to you.
exactly. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was like a miscommunication both between them because of him he was having his issue, and then Leah was having her own issue. So it's kind of like I mean, like I said, like everyone's allowed to feel a certain way. But yeah, I liked her. I liked Leah. I mean, I liked the whole gang, to be honest. There's not one single character apart from Martin who I did not like. So, yeah.
But now, what do you think about the fact that? Okay, I'm not forgetting her first name. Is it Catherine Langford? Is that her first name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's gonna be Leah, right?
It's so like compared like her 13 Reasons Why character fits nearly not like obviously exactly.
Do you know who I pictured as Leah though? Which was really weird. Like I had not looked at the casting after after I finished the book just so I could like see whatever. So I saw that she was gonna be Leah, and I was like, okay, I can kind of see it. But do you know who I actually pictured as Leah while reading it? Sky from 30 Reasons Why. For some reason, I was picturing Sky as Leah, and it just made like that's because it was basic. I think it was mostly because it's the way that Sky's character was like pushed aside by Clay in a sense. So maybe that's why I made a connection and started thinking as Sky as Leah in a sense. And then when I found out it was Catherine, I'm like, oh well, it's not that far from the tree. It's from the same show in a sense. So, but it was just so funny how I was picturing Sky as Leah. But yeah. How do you feel about the casting for Simon?
Not like the actor. I like Nick Robinson. Like I think he's a good actor. Like I like anything he's been in. I liked him in it, but I just don't know if he's. I feel
I'm gonna sound so weird, but I feel like he's very good looking to be Simon. Like I'm not like very popular-ish. Like because Simon, I feel like Simon is not that. I mean, I'm not saying he's not cute. Like Simon's not cute. I mean, yeah, he has to be cute, but at the same time, I just feel like he's like the actor's just so
is too good looking.
Yeah, he's too good looking, and I cannot take it seriously as Simon.
Yeah, I feel like the guy they casted for Cal is.
I want to go to IMDb right now because I need to see
the guy who plays Alex in 13 Reasons Why.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's more suited to be Simon.
Who's gonna be him in the movie?
What?
Who's gonna be him? Like, who is he playing?
He's playing the guy who like is in the theater group.
Oh yeah.
Him.
Oh, he is. Oh, I was rooting for that relationship because Simon was like all into that, like yeah, and then he's like, I'm bisexual. I'm like, oh.
I was hoping it was that one as well. I was like, oh.
Yeah, because I liked him.
But then when I found out it was him, I got even happier. I was like, oh my god, this is even better.
Colton Haynes is gonna be Kevin. Who's Kevin?
Yeah, exactly. I looked it up and I was like, who the hell is Kevin? I was like, I don't remember a Kevin. Because if there was a Kevin, I would have remembered because it's my name.
Abby? Who's gonna play Abby?
I don't know the actress.
Oh, she's too pretty.
I think she's pretty, doesn't she?
She was in X-Men Apocalypse. She was young Storm. She was young Storm.
I don't think they haven't announced who's playing Bram.
Bram
or Blue. I don't think they have.
Leah Burke, Abby, Mr. Worth, Taylor. Wait, let me go.
I think they're keeping it secret as long as possible.
Why?
I don't know. Becky Albertalli has been saying on her Twitter, everyone keeps saying who is playing Bram, and she's just like, all in good time. And the movie is finished. Like they've finished filming, so Like, how is no?
Wow, Jennifer Garner and Josh Duhamel are Simon's parents.
Uh-huh.
Like what?
I
Josh
love
Duhamel? Okay.
I
Who's Martin Logan? Whoa, Logan Miller. Who's Logan Miller? I'm gonna see his face because he's gonna be a douchebag. I'm not gonna like him. Yeah, he has a douchebag face. He's okay. Uh, Nora. Who is the big sister, right? Nora.
no, Nora's the younger one, isn't it? I think Alice is the older one.
Mm. Well, she's okay. She was in the. She was also. Oh God, she was in Annabelle. Ugh.
Maybe.
Ethan, Spencer, Leah's sister.
Like, there's such random characters. That, like, when is Leah's sister even in the book?
I don't know. Oh well. We have the main ones.
But yeah, I think the guy who's playing Cal is more suited for Simon. Maybe I'm just because.
Oh, it's
Why?
saying Colton is playing the guy at the gay bar, Kevin. Oh, I can see it happening. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good. Okay, I get it. Colton Haynes, you're good. You're good to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that guy who's playing Cal is better for Simon, but I think that's because in 13 Reasons Why he has that bleached hair, and I feel like Simon's blonde. Like he's meant to be blonde. And I don't think they're dyeing Nick Robinson's hair.
No, they're not.
I've seen loads of like tweets, and it's like what Nick Robinson should look like if he was Simon, and they like dye his hair and they put the glasses on, and it looks better. I'm just like, why didn't they do that? But like maybe he did. Maybe some other movie like owned his hair color or something. I don't know. The movie world can be weird sometimes. So I don't know.
I don't know what happened at the end of the book. I cannot remember. I mean, we know they end up together. Duh.
Yeah.
Abby and Nick.
Abby and Nick. I think they're cute.
I found it so weird because I never saw it coming. When that happened, I'm like, what? What? I'm like, what is happening? But I like them, so I really cannot complain.
Okay, the book ends with like they finish doing their play of Oliver or whatever. The sister's like, you're gonna have a free house, so go home. They go home, they don't even really do much, or maybe they do. I don't know. And then like the parents come home and they're like sitting on the couch pretending to study. And they're like, oh, Brown came over to study. I hope that's okay.
Yeah, I remember now.
Okay, so what did you think of that scene where when they all go to that bar and Simon gets so drunk?
It was funny.
It was, and then when he walked into his parents and they're just like, are you drunk? And he's like, no. And they're like, you are definitely drunk. And he's like, well, okay.
No, but the funniest thing is like, they're like, why do you have to go home? Because I need to go. Then he's like, I think this is a bad idea. And then he goes in. It's like he's not gonna come back. Like, no, he's not gonna come back.
So I was just reading, I was like, Simon, you're not gonna, your parents are gonna realize you're drunk.
Yeah, basically.
Like, that's a brilliant idea. I need to get this T-shirt. Like, or is it a pillowcase? I don't know what it is. Let's get something. And he's just like, I need to get it. Like, it's fine. I'll just go in. I'll come back out. It's fine. I'm like, no, it's not fine. Oh, but I cannot wait to see that scene on screen because this is gonna be so funny when he walks in and he's like, I'm fine. And then the parents are just gonna be like, no, you're not. And he's like, oh, okay.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun watching Josh do him out as a dad.
I love him. I love Jennifer Gardner.
I love Josh Duhamel. Like the casting is pretty. It's pretty good. except for Simon, who I don't really like, but whatever. I'll
Maybe
deal.
change our minds. Who knows?
Yeah, I'll deal for now, but yeah, I don't feel him. I don't at all.
What else can we talk about? Mm, what did you think of? Well, I know this is probably going to set you off on a little rant,
Oh
but
god.
what did you think of Martin doing his blackmail? Basically, the whole point of the whole, well, like the main issue with the Becky.
I felt like it was weak.
He was weak. Did you say?
No, 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 not like he was weak. Like I felt like the issue just wasn't really an issue. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it just felt so underwhelming. Mostly because Simon really didn't give a shit. So it was like, okay. Like the issue was not even like I would say like it was done from the beginning, like okay, that was like to set off the plot. But at the same time, it just didn't really move anything until like the very end when Abby found out and like she's so like hurt and shit like that. I'm like, you should and I actually felt like she shouldn't even be hurt. Mostly because Simon was not even trying at all, like to fulfill like the other end of the bargain, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you're getting mad at. Like I was like,
Oh
you
yeah,
guys
that's when she got like mad because she was getting set up with Martin.
yeah, and I was like,
Oh
dude, like
god,
he
that was
was
so annoying as
I
well.
was like, dude, he's literally did not try at all to get you like to set you up. And the only reason why he did, like I could picture the scene, like for example, they were at the restaurant or whatever, and like he tagged along because he needed to fulfill his end of the bargain. But it just felt so off. Like I just picture Simon going like, yeah, sure, come on, like whatever, okay, like okay, whatever. And then them going like there and they're talking, he's like, oh my god. Like literally, I could just picture it like he's like not feeling it like at all. And I just it was just so funny to have Abby like, oh, why would you try to do that? Like it just doesn't make any sense. Like you cannot tell me who to like and who and I'm like, dude, he knows that. Like he wasn't even trying. Like it was only happened once or twice, and it was just there in school, and the other one was at the restaurant, and that's it. Nothing
Mm.
else happened. Like, chill. It was just so fucking random. Like, why are you getting upset? The person who should be upset is him because he was being the one being blackmailed. Like, it just made that didn't make any sense. Like, and like I said, that really didn't move or didn't really happen a lot of things during the book because it only happened twice. Like, it just didn't make any sense. Like, it was just so very underwhelming. But at the same time, I really didn't really care because I really liked like where the story was going at the same time. So it's whatever.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's how I felt about it.
Mine's basically all the same, really. I was nodding along. Yeah, because like I feel like when Martin was just like, "I need you to ask, get me on a date with Abby," he was like, "Okay."
Yeah, I know. Like, it was just so like, oh, okay, that's it.
He
All
was just
right.
like he just like didn't care. He's like, "Right, it's just a date. They're not going to go out with each other. I can do a date. Like I can set that up. That's fine."
I don't know. It was just Martin. I just can't.
And then like what I was saying about what I loved about Becky Albertalli is like she constantly tweets about how much she loves Oreos. So that's why like because that's basically she just puts into Simon. And then Simon's obsessed with him. And you're just like, well, this is Becky speaking right now. This is not
Mhm. I haven't had Oreos in a while, so
after I read this
yeah,
book, I was like, oh my god, I want Oreos.
yeah, same.
I miss them. Anyways, what else is there even to speak about now? I feel like this book is too short to have enough stuff to speak about. Because like there's just all the different letters or emails even. Oh, I really didn't like that they kept saying the Tumblr. Isn't it just Tumblr? Like there's no
It's
the.
Tumblr. No, it's just Tumblr.
Yeah, it's just like maybe they're just trying to emphasize that's like, wow, it's the Tumblr. Then I was just like, no, I really think they're just calling it the Tumblr. And I was like, you can call it on Twitter.
I just love how everyone was actually immersed in Tumblr. Like, how does the whole damn school have a Tumblr? That makes sense.
I've never even used Tumblr. I don't even know
I
how.
know, but like for example, people here know about Tumblr, but not like everyone has one. If you know what I mean. So it was like when Martin wrote that whole thing, about whatever about Simon, but not really telling who it was Simon, but like the whole school knew about the whole issue about it. I was like, how does the damn school know about it? Like, all of them have Tumblr, or do everyone follow each other? For example, why would you follow a person from school who you don't interact with, who you have no idea who the person is, or like I don't understand. Like that was very weird for me. Like now that you mentioned it, it was just like, why would you follow someone from school? Like the main reason to have a Tumblr is to like not follow people from school and just do your own thing. So why would you do that to yourself? I don't understand that part, but I'm like, okay, I'll roll with it. I'll roll with it just for now. But damn, like I have a Tumblr. I rarely use it anymore. The only reason why I go is just to look for fan fiction or to see gifs or like people draw like fictional characters. For example, when I finished Simon the Homo Sapiens agenda, I went to Tumblr to see if someone had like drawings and shit, and they have, and I was like, this is adorable. But that's really it. Like that's it.
So, my question is, are you planning on reading The Upside of Unrequited? Or whatever, pronounce that word.
Yes, I am.
Because you're going to love it.
I know. I'm still not sure. I've heard very different plots of the book, but at the same time, I think that I really shouldn't really dig on what the plot is. Like
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in now.
I know it's about it's about a girl, but the girl has a twin sister, and obviously there's one odd. There's always have to be an odd one, and she cannot find
Yeah,
a
she's had like
person.
she's had so many different crushes, but she's never actually had a boyfriend yet.
Yeah, but then I think she falls for a girl or something. I don't know. Something like that I've heard. But then at this like that's the only thing I've heard. Like and I really don't want to know anything else.
Okay. I'm just gonna say that like you're just gonna get so excited about some stuff that happened in it. It's a good thing you've read this before. I think this is very important that you read this before.
Are some characters shown there? The other? I think there is. I've heard about that too. So you don't have to hide it. I know already. It's
So
fine.
happy.
Oh, someone on the chat says they say that Tumblr because they're talking about a certain blog that people from school post confessions on. Okay, that makes more sense.
I still don't understand what that means.
But at the same time, why would anyone want to like? Why? Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna dwell on it too much because it's just no.
I just don't understand Tumblr enough to even understand what it's about.
It's very addictive at first. I'm not gonna lie. Like the first, like when I was introduced to Tumblr, goddamn, was I addicted? Like every single day, I will go in. Like I could spend hours on Tumblr and changing my theme a lot, and then I learned HTML for whatever reason. Not like complex, but I learned some coding, and then now it's just to fulfill my fangirlness at times.
I feel like there's just too much spoilers on Tumblr for me.
No, plus I get to see like unseen pictures of like my faves. So all the pictures of Tom Hiddleston. Holy crap, there's a lot of pictures of him. Pictures I've never seen in my entire life, like on TV or magazines. Like people are crazy. And it's not me. It's posting those pictures. I'm just reblogging. But yeah. And gifts about Sensei. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, Lito and Hernando, my loves, Nomi and Amanita. I love them so I just love that damn show so much. It could be like a really close second to Supernatural, and that's saying a lot.
That is saying a lot.
This is so good. I can't. It's just so good. So good. Like if you literally watch it, like not religiously because it's not like that, but if you really watch it, if you sit down and watch it, you will not get enough of Fernando and Lito. My love. Oh my god. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I don't know how many episodes I watched of that, and I just never got. I was so confused. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, but as you go along, it just start getting it. Like, yeah. Everyone's just so fucking good looking on that show. It's just I cannot help it. Like I love everyone. Like and I ship everyone with everyone. Like I don't really give a shit. It's like or I was watching it with Orlando and Orlando. It's like you fucking love. I would be like something is happening, and I'll be like, oh hey. It's like Hernando and some other person. And it's like, oh my god, I ship them. I love them so much. And then someone in the other room, oh my god, I love them so much. And he's like, oh, so you love everyone. Of course I love everyone. They're my babies, of course. My babes. My children.
Okay, well, I think we're done. Speaking
Yes.
of the book.
Sorry, went on a tangent there for a moment. My fangirlness of Sense8.
I'll stop you because I was like, I can feel the passion. So
I just love it. That's why I haven't done a video talk about Sense8 because, or at least the second season, because I have so much feelings and they will take more like an hour or 2 hours of footage to edit that shit. And I don't have the time to edit like 2 or 3 hours raw footage. But yeah. Either way, I guess that's all that we have for you today about Simon versus the Homo Sapiens agenda. And now I think that's it. Now we're gonna for May we're reading Aquawar, A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas, which I have not read because my fucking book is not here.
Oh.
And I'm so annoyed by it, but it's okay. It's okay.
It will come eventually. It's okay.
It's okay. I think it's shipping tonight because it needs to arrive this week. Well, the week that's coming. And I ordered the rest of the saga too, so we shall see. But I need Aquawar. I need it in my hands because I need to read that shit. I need recent in my life. I need
to read it.
I heard a lot of people have been so frustrated with Farah, and it's making me sad. No? Okay. Then okay.
Just, in my opinion, it's just don't listen to people on Twitter or anything like that.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm just so excited. But yeah, we're gonna be discussing that, so keep an watch out for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if you have anything else to add.
I don't.
Okay, then. So we'll see you guys in our next live show.
3.
3, 2, 1. Wait, I need to click it.